Hey guys, this is T Fury 28. This is episode 12 of Pokemon LeafGreen. I took a rest, so I should be fine. We're gonna continue with our hostile takeover of SS Anne. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Snorlax. Snorlax, you're the talk of the town. Ooh, more battles. I just want that item. Check out what I fished up. Let's do it. Dale. Goldeen. Yes. We have a Goldeen. Well, I have Magnitude. Goldeen versus Magnitude. Does Magnitude wins again. Now Diglett is at level 26. There we go. Another Goldeen. This is going to be Birdman, because Birdman is now the lowest leveled member of the team. Having a Pidgeotto is really... I miss Pidgeotto. I actually like this generation because Gust actually makes use of Pidgeotto's physical attack. Once they turn Gust into a special attack, I was just like, it kind of kills it for all bird Pokemon. Because all of the regional bird Pokemon are physical attackers. Pidgeotto, except for Noctowl. Noctowl is a special attack, but there's like the main bird Pokemon. I don't mean like the other flying types, just like the first one you normally encounter per region. Like Pidgey. Ooh, Diglett's evolving. I mean like Pidgey, Tailo, Starly, and Pidove. They're all physical. And if they all had Gust if they all would have learned Gust and Gust would stay physical, then it would have been a lot easier. Especially with Pidgeotto, with a Pidgey. Dugtrio's trying to learn Sandtoon, you're not gonna learn Sandtoon. Because like when you play like later games where you're using Pidgeotto, or like if you're playing Heart Gold Soul Silver and you have a Pidgeotto, you're gonna have you're having more of a problem, because Pidgeotto, the only flying attack it gets that's an actual attack for a while is Gust. Gust doesn't do as much damage as it should, and then later on it learns Twister and like these random moves that are special attacks. And then it does learn a couple of physical attacks, but they're mostly normal. Like it learns Quick Attack, it learns random. I don't remember Pidgeotto's level up. It learns Whirlwind, it learns standard stuff, but it's not helpful. Alright, Stardust, it gives us money later on. But I just feel like they should help it out. Oh yes, I've seen some Pokemon ferry people across the world. Small trees can be chopped down using the move Cut. Remember, this Cut is HM. Once it's learned, it's not easily discarded. Once you get Cut, you gotta find a move deleter. We'll do that later. Alright, we have another item. I don't believe I saw you at the party. Oh yes, I was at the party. I was the dude in the corner dressed like a Pikachu. Think about that. While my Pidgeotto beat your Rattata in 2 hits. Another thing that bugs me about the Pokemon is some of the logic of some of the moves. Like the fact that Body Slam has a set amount of damage, yet when you have a heavier Pokemon using Body Slam, it shouldn't be set to do the same as the Pokemon of a lighter weight. Like if Snorlax uses Body Slam, you're not getting back up, because Snorlax is heavy. So that was one of my problems. But then once they made the move Heavy Slam, I was okay. I felt like they actually took this time to think about it. Even though Heavy Slam is a steel type attack, they took the time to think about it. So that was alright with me. I just feel like, I guess they made Heavy Slam so it would compensate for rock types, like it could take on a rock type. But at the same time, they left it so there's more resistances to it. Because steel has a couple of resistances. First of all, another steel type. Then there's also water types. And water types are starting to, from what I've seen, water types are starting to become a little more popular. Like, I mean, a lot of people like water types. I don't really like them that much. Like, I like physical water types, like freaking Azumarill. Like, that thing is, but it has to have huge power for me to like it, or pure power, whichever one of the abilities it has. It has to have that for me to like it. Pokemon logic is just, I don't know. We're not supposed to think about Pokemon logic, but whatever. An X attack. Not supposed to think about Pokemon logic, but it just makes itself be thought about. Alright. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone are awesome. Wish we could go there again. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? There are many kinds of rare Pokemon. I know. We're gonna possibly catch my next team member. I don't remember. No battle? Captain said he's awfully sick. He was all pale. I hear many people get seasick. There it is. Bonjour, Red. Imagine seeing you here. Red, were you really invited? How's your Pokédex? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Alright, Green. Super Slut. Oh, wow. You didn't see that. Green sends out his Pidgeotto. Wow, his Pokemon are pretty low. Well, my Pidgeotto will kill yours. I should have taught my Pidgeotto a track. That would have been just a troll. There we go. Bye, Pidgeotto. Eradicate. Oh. Well, Eradicate. You're hacked Eradicate, Gary. The one that I am going to destroy. Oh my god, it has Hyper Fang. I didn't do much, actually. I am going to be the reason you go to Lavender Town. Yeah, that's right. I brought that up. I brought Lavender Town. For those of you who don't know, there's one of the, I guess, creepypastas of Pokemon. Wow, that was a stupid move on my part. But one of the creepypastas of Pokemon is that when Gary goes to Lavender Town, or the rival, when he goes to Lavender Town, he's actually putting his Eradicate to rest. That's why you don't actually see him use Eradicate after this battle. Moment of silence for Gary's Eradicate. Charmeleon, finally. I was waiting for you to send that mother out. He's gonna fight Dugtrio and die. I'm proud of him for evolving his Charmander, though. They need a game where the rival doesn't have the Pokemon that's stronger than yours, because that really does seem to be like... It's just like, we've done it every game. Give us something different. There should be one game where there's only one starter and both of you get the starters. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he's just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. Yeah, but they should have it like kind of like in Yellow, where you have the thing that's shouldn't have looked. You have where you have Pikachu and he has Eevee, where they don't have a direct advantage over one another. Oh, I feel hideous. Seasick. Red rubbed the captain's back. I wouldn't rub his back. Thank you. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I'll show you my prize cut technique. You could have this. Teach cut to your Pokemon. There, we got cut. Still don't have flash, but we have cut. Hey, how did he know we were in Vermilion? Alright, there's still another floor to look through quickly. Our captain was a sword master. He is awesome at using cut. They say he even teaches cut to Pokemon. Ooh. The party room. Ahoy there, are you seasick? Yeah, look seasick. Trevor and your Machop. Boy, I am going to tear your Machop apart. Wow, I'm violent. Birdman, you're up in another level. Wing attack, finally. I can get rid of Gust. I just wanted to make sure wing attack, like they didn't, the wing attack wasn't like a different power or something. Tentacool. Alright, everybody's almost 27. Now Dugtrio back to being lower level. I didn't nickname him because I just didn't have one at the time. When I find the name Raider, I'll come up with a nickname for him. Might call him Rufus. Makes me think like Rufus from Kim Possible. I was recently watching it. For a show where the main character is a girl, it's still a good show. I recommend it to anyone. Like, I mean, yeah, some of the aspects of the show is pretty stupid, but all in all, it was a good show. It's one of those shows that I'm glad I grew up on. These new shows now are just crap. There's no other way to put it. They're just complete utter crap. I still don't understand how that is a wing attack. It looks like a double gust, but whatever. I mean, if you think about it, the shows now that are like popular are just really stupid. I'm not counting shows like Adventure Time and Regular Show, because the point of those shows are the point of those two are to be stupid and funny at the same time. And they're doing a good job. Regular Show, Adventure Time, those are okay. I find anytime I diss TV shows, like especially Cartoon Network stuff, I don't count those two. Or if I feel ill, I got C-sticks I stick up for some air. Scrubbing decks is hard work. Party's over, the ship will be departing soon. So it would be nice if we could stay on the ship while it departs, but alas, we can't. Wow, wrong. Yeah. Since we got cut, we can now go and battle Vermilion Gym, which is actually what we're going to do in the next episode. Ooh, as soon as we stepped out of the ship, it departed. Oh, that is cold. Why can't we board the ship and ride it? Like, I don't think that's cool. That's not even fair. Like, really? They do us like that. I'm mad they did that to us. Alright, guys. Next episode we will be battling the Vermilion City Gym with Lieutenant Surge as the leader. So, until then, I'm T-Fury28. I'm gonna start doing a question or something a little bit easier for me to think off the top of my head. So, just neglect the fact that I switch in the middle of my videos. My question today has nothing to do with Pokemon, but what shows do you miss growing up? Like, I mean, like some of the older shows that you used to watch when you were a kid. What that aren't around now. What shows do you think they should bring back? Think about that, and until next time, I'm T-Fury, and I'm out.